Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News. I have the pleasure to be joined by Dylan Cheema. Dylan, how are you today, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm very good. Thanks for having me on once again. It's always a pleasure to go on the channel.
No problem at all, mate. Thank you for giving me your time today. I do want to jump straight into it. You're back on November the 18th. Adam Azim undercard. Obviously, you're back on the big stage. I bet you're excited to be back out there.
Yeah. It's been a long, difficult 12 months. Obviously, last time I boxed on Sky and Boxer was around this time last year. Obviously when I suffered that defeat. I've had a couple of operations since, which sort of knocked me back about 9 months. Managed to get a couple of wins on a couple of local shows while we was waiting for a date from Boxer, and now we're back on the big stage, back on the platform, fit, healthy, well, and ready to get cracking on again.
Definitely, mate. Obviously, as you said, the last time you were on Boxer was, well, on your record is a loss to Jordan Ellison. Personally, I was in the arena that night. I didn't think you lost in my opinion that fight, but obviously where you're back on Boxer now, is it kind of in your mentality you want to make a statement, obviously, to kind of push that loss into the background for sure.
I mean that loss is already in the background. I've already got racked up two good wins against two decent opponents since. But obviously on this platform, it's just to get a good win back, just to show that I'm back. I'm back. I'm 100%. There's no problems. There's no issues. There's no excuses for a loss. That I never said that there was ever a problem going into a fight, and I never can excuse that loss. I did think I won the fight. You did, and many others did, but it's all down to referee, isn't it? So, I just need to put a good performance back in under the big lights, and then we can look to the future then.
Definitely, mate. Obviously, you did just mention your injury there. Obviously, you have had two fights since your
Mhm.
operations, but obviously, how did that recovery go? Obviously, with the timeout, and I imagine with the two fights in between, the recovery's gone really well as well.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't rush. We took our time in recovery. We didn't rush back into training. I listened to my doctors, well, to my doctor, and the difficult thing was I had my first operation in on my right elbow in December, so I had 9 pieces of bones taken out. I then got back into some sort of training in February, early March, looking for that Birmingham show that they had in on the 6th of May. Picked up another injury on my opposite elbow, exactly the same problem, just on a different elbow. And yeah, had to have 12 pieces of bone taken out of that side as well. So it's been a treacherous few 9 months over that time. Obviously, again, then I had to go through the same recovery processes. Luckily, I knew what I was doing. I've literally just come out of that same surgery and recovery process, so I knew what I was doing. So yeah, we took our time, and then we got back out finally end of July, and then I boxed 5 weeks ago in September. Now we're back into November now. So it's been a slow burner of a year. It's been a difficult year, but we've managed to get some form, managed to keep busy as well towards the latter part of this year, which was ideal for me. It was hard. It was hard for me just to sit in the background and just wait for a date, wait for a show. So we just sort of had to make things happen. And at the end of the day, I've got to keep busy as well. So you know, Boxer were good in that they allowed me to keep busy while they didn't have any dates available. So it was all good. And now we're ready to get cracking again on the 18th.
Definitely, and I don't want to obviously look past November the 18th, but obviously when
Mhm.
since you won the boxer tournament, you were on some momentum. You had a lot of activity, you had a lot of fights, and you had a lot of wins as well.
Yeah,
Is after November the 18th, is your aim to kind of pick up that momentum again and pick up that activity again as well?
yeah, 100%. It's all about now just keeping busy, keeping active. I am pretty much a gym rat. I do stay in the gym. I have a couple of days off, but then I'll get back to work. And we start building again for the new year. So this is what it's about. We don't go into boxing to half-heart it, and when you get opportunities like myself, where you get good contracts and you get good deals and stuff, um, I've got to take it. This is the chance of a lifetime, and I've really got to take it and really got to Gotta make sure I put my all into training and put my all into the fights and achieve what I want to achieve.
Definitely, mate, and we look forward to seeing it. I do want to touch on one topic. We did speak about this in our first interview, and
Yep.
I was speaking to Gully Power yesterday as well. He's sharing the card with yourself on November the 18th as
He is,
well.
yeah.
And obviously, the rise of the Sikh boxing community as well at the moment, obviously, is doesn't look like there's been a better time as well. Yourself, Gully, obviously on the same card. Inda Bassi's just won the Southern
Yeah.
area, and he's put in some good performances as well. I mean, how does it feel to you to be a part of this rise of the Sikh boxing community? It must be nice.
Yeah, it's massive. I think we've seen it in other cultures. Obviously, Amir Khan kicked off with the Pakistani Muslim crowds, and that sort of wave. We're seeing it now with the Sikh Punjabi boxers, and it is massive. I think the biggest thing is that we're doing what we're doing. We're all supporting each other. We're all backing each other. Um, and we're seeing the next generation walking through the gyms off the back of watching us all perform and wanting to achieve what we achieve, and that's the real important thing, is that we're seeing kids turn through the doors and really want to give this a go where they never would have thought about it before, or the parents wouldn't have thought about it before. So we're hitting a good peak. Obviously, this isn't like it isn't like football or any other sport. At the end of the day, we can't neglect, we can't forget about what got us here, and what we've got to do. We've still got to put the hard work in the gym. That cannot be forgotten. As much as interviews and media attention and stuff like that, it is going to rise. We've still got to put the hard work in the gym. We still got to keep training hard. Got to keep dedicated, keep focused as well. So that's probably the most difficult thing. But I think we've all got good heads on us. We've all got good people around us that'll keep us focused as well.
Definitely, and as long as the wins keep coming as well, you'll be on the big stage, and you'll be
That's
shining
it.
a light on the Sikh boxing community as well, mate.
That's
It
it.
is incredible as well. Oh, is the ring walk sorted for next week? Are the Dolls making
Yeah, yeah.
another appearance?
Yeah. My guys are going to be turning up. As they all do in full force. I think that's probably one of the first things people ask me when I walk into arena. Are they here? They are going to be here. They will be there. We are working on. We're working on. We've got a couple of little special. One little special thing that we're working on with a local, with a big Punjabi artist that is hopefully gonna create a track for us while he is creating a track for us. So we've got some good music piping down as well. But at the end of all of that, it's going to be a good performance from myself.
Definitely, mate. Well, we look forward to seeing it, and we do look forward to seeing the ring walk as well. Obviously, a unique one where you've got the Punjabi artist as well on
Yeah.
in the arena as well. Um, Dylan, that was my final question, mate. Thank you again for giving me your time today. Any final words on the traveling fans who are going to see you on November the 18th?
Look, we've got a big support up and down the country, and on the November the 18th, Wolverhampton is going to be popping. It's going to be a great night. So come down, enjoy yourself, and I guarantee you, it's a night not to be missed, because you've got myself, you've got Gully on, you've got a good card, and it's going to be a good night of boxing, and we can all have a sing and a dance after.
Definitely. Well, I wish I was there. I'm in Manchester that night, but I think my brother's going to be there, so he can enjoy that all
Good.
with you. But Dylan Cheema, thank you again for your time today, mate, and best of luck November the 18th.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.